Welcome back, 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 welcome back to the playthrough. Today we are traveling through on yet another day, another way to play some Dragon Quest. And new cosplay here, new cosplay. This is Goblin Fia in the chibi form. Chibi Fia. And as we are trying to get undemonetized, it's really going to help out with this cosplay. So I'm going to make her green, of course, as the name implies in the goblin part. But yes, gameplay wise, we're getting ourselves undemonetized by opening up Demon Gate. We've gotten 2 of the Demon Kings pliable to go being to being sent to Demon Gate when the time comes. So now that we've done that, we can gather our last king, which should be easy because we've been working with his envoy this entire time. So you know, you should easily come to us. Should be a boom bop sham and a boom bop bam boy. Pretty quick task over here, but this is the last little section of the what do you call it? The version 5.0 quest. We're just getting undemonetized. Our undemonetized quest. Yes, indeed. We have one last quest here to do before we continue on our path and go into the desert. Let's see what this last quest is. We have our boy Mr. Flamey Wamey there, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab this point first. We'll get into the topic soon. I am not entirely sure what I'm going to talk about, so this is probably going to be a wing it episode where we just kind of ramble on as I travel through the desert about whatever fancies me. But yeah, we'll see what he wants. Ugh, I'm dying. You're just in time. Truth is, I need rare medicine real hard to find. That mad bag was snatched by a vicious thug who lurks around here. Without it, I'm a gooner. So, a favor. Grab the bag of the thug, right here this point. Okay, cool. Let's grab the bag. Let's grab that sack in Gehenna Field's hideouts. Okay. Checkpoint to Falazad? Indeed. Whoa, it just got a lot brighter. What the hell? Must have recently turned to daytime. That was crazy how it turned to daytime over the cutscene or something like that. That was a little insane. And it wasn't even a cutscene, it was just me talking to the NPC. I don't know. Sun definitely decided to rise though. I was gonna say we could probably warp there using the other one, but we're already kind of there, you know. We're already kind of there, guys. No worries. So we should be able to go this way, right? Yeah, this way and up and around. Indeed. Yeah. I think in general, what we need to remember about ourselves and transformations and facing the true self and whatnot is that we really don't lack anything. You know, there's nothing that we need to grow into, really. It's a really big accepting process and a discovery process too for what is truly fun, thrilling, purposeful, meaningful, you know, about your life. Oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to fall down. I think this is a little cave, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna focus on. It's just the fact that we don't really need anything. The endless ploy of needs is how they get you. It's how they trap you. Indeed. As we are trying to release the shackles through this process, you end up shackling yourself if you look too deep into this stuff, man. It's a little silly to think about, but yeah, that's how most people go. That's how you see most rich people or spiritual lyrical miracles crash out and whatnot, because they got too lost in the sauce, you know. Also, I'm playing as a druid right now. I was doing some Astoltia Defense Force, and I didn't switch off of the class when I was finished. Goblin Fia, I'm not sure what class she would really be. I probably want to be like a monster masher or something. Something really aggressive. Maybe a little sexy. Maybe a little feral. You know? I don't know. I'd have to go ask her what her RPG favorite class is. Or just lurk in the stream until somebody says something about it. That's usually what I do. I don't like to interrupt the flow of things. Unless it's a just chatting stream, then of course we can go in. And I was supposed to scan those guys, wasn't I? Yep, I was. All right, we've already scanned those guys. Let me actually scan these guys real quick instead of just murdering them like a monster. Now you got to remember that. You got to remember that we really don't lack anything. There's really nothing that we need to improve on or get better. You need to get better at discovery, get better at loving yourself, get better at honoring your own soul. In your own consciousness, especially if you have a pure of heart, you're trying your best, you're being creative, and you can't fear yourself. You can't fear, your own birthright as to where you're supposed to be, just anywhere, where you're supposed to be, relationship, fame, love-wise, how much you're supposed to get, how less you're getting. You can't focus on any of that. Once you start quantifying it, this is where the whole money thing really starts to irk me, man, because it really has ruined people's sense of self. And then we really need to go back to bartering days where we actually just exchanged value, because a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of good things you can give to people that are not money. Money is just it's a slight plus, a slight boon to the majesty of what you can give to people. And it's not even the baseline of what you need. Whoa, this thing snatched, it fell from the thing. Okay, there's a bunch of bandits up ahead. You gotta step up and teach them a lesson. Yes, I am. And we're gonna yap while we do it. It's a funny thing, though, to imagine that this whole journey of trying to grow into something means, you're basically gaining and achieving absolutely nothing. It's a little hilarious. It's a little hilarious to think about, I think. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's just the way of the world. A lot of the world, I feel like God is a huge comedian. He just be doing funny stuff all the time, every day. Because a lot of the world is set up that way, in just these funny ways. These funny dunny ways that are like, huh, well, that doesn't really make sense. Also, this boss is supposed to be pretty hard. I don't think we're gonna have trouble with it. I think we're almost done with it, actually. But it is supposed to be pretty hard. This is supposed to be like, oh my god, this is so difficult. We're kind of over leveled right now. We kind of have a crazy team. I'm not even gonna lie to you. 120s at this time is really unnecessary. But I was trying to be a weaker class. I just forgot because I was doing, like I said, I was doing a different thing. But yeah, it was supposed to be hard, but it was not. Anyways, as I was saying, as we were yapping on about, yeah, creatively, you can't really fear what's supposed to be yours. And once you don't fear it, then it will stop running away from you, and you never lacked it. It always was there, you never didn't have it. Oh, you'll make sure I remember this. So yeah, we will fight him again, actually. And kill Grevos, broken free. And he dropped the soldier's baggage luggage. He was indeed that guy at Demon Gate from the beginning who wanted to take a bite out of us. He's not weak. He's not weak, but we'll be seeing more of him, like I said, later on in the story. This is not the last you'll see of Grievous. Grivosh and his licky icky sticky tongue. Here we go. Let's go back over here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure that's the right spot, because I'm not even sure. I can't freaking read. Just make sure that was the right spot. I'm just, I'm paranoid. I'm gonna save 8 million times. That's me. I'm the guy. I'm that dude. I'm gonna check 20 billion times to see if that's right. That's correct. That's me. I'm the guy. I'm the dude. All right, here you go. Take your luggage back, buddy. You're all good. You're all fine. And this is what I love about the Demon World. You get to see the conversation between the enemies, actually, and all of the models get, chances to shine as NPCs and quest givers, and you can talk as all of them and, have your fun. Poured it over his head and then flared up for a moment and then look at the rapture. Oh my god, he's having a little drink there. Woo-wee. Oh, that was a close one. Truth is, my head flame was in real trouble. I was this close to buying the farm. For us, the head flame is such hard of a being, but built in such a way that I can't keep the flame burning bright without this medicine. Unfortunately, this stuff seems to be like a fine liquor to other monsters. Having those thugs swipe it was a real nightmare. So, anyway, we're welcome to be a capable traveler like you to Farazard. Go ahead and feel free to pass the checkpoint. So. And that's the thing, man. That's what your creativity can feel like when you are in fear of the crown. It feels like you need to take the magical potion to keep your flame burning bright. Whether it be the liquor, whether it be the whatever vice. The liquor, the weed, the cigarettes, the prawns, whatever the vice be, to keep your creative passions burning. You feel like you need it. But you just gotta know that you lack nothing. You don't need to fear the crown. You don't need to fear the other side. You just have to feel those emotions and come at them full force, with all the strength of your power and nature, and truly embody that. But it's a tough journey, and it's pretty much thankless. Nobody's gonna really be like, oh wow, you're so great for doing this and we accept you and you're such a fantastic and awesome person just because. just cause nobody's gonna say that. But going on it is a wholly spiritual and I feel like it's an enriching process, going on the journey to openly and honestly discovering who you are and who you want to be. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. We already killed one of those guys in version 4, so we're not going to worry about them. We're going to move the freak right on. And you see that our destination is just directly south, Kingdom of Farazard. I know you can't read it. It's like King No something Fa Sa Ra Zai Der Do Zaido Parazodo. It's something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try and grab this little one on the way here, that's just down there. Yeah, this is for another town, another little mini town here on the way to Farazard that we can't access quite yet. As you see, there's a very sexy ogre lady there too that we will talk to later on. And I notice, I feel like I've been yapping into the side of your ear if anybody's a headphones user here. And I apologize for that this entire time. I'm going to try and yap more directly into the mic. Get that full ASMR experience instead of giving you like a side profile. I realize I did do that in a few episodes back. So I'm trying to rectify that a little bit. We'll see how it works out. We'll see how it turns out. I may have to normalize or, switch the channel to the middle, so it's a little bit more right. I might do that when we go into post. But I did just change my angles now, so it might be good for the rest of this episode. Which means changing it in post would directly affect it and switch it around and not have it be perfect for half of it and be unperfect for the other half of it. Of course, it is like 14 minutes in, 15 minutes in, so I could just stamp it here and switch it around. And see, this is the things that could go through your brain when making this content that can make you take forever and ever to actually make it, because I think that I'm lacking in things. I think, Pete, nobody's going to watch it unless it has perfect video quality. I'm like, man, nobody's going to watch it if you didn't like making it and if you're not consistent in it, That's it. That's the only thing. It's a beautiful thing. Nobody's going to watch if there's no story behind it, and you create the story by being consistent. And damn it, I did not scan them. Why didn't I scan them? I was very silly. I'm a very silly person. You know, people need to watch it for the story, for the journey of righteousness that I feel like we all have within ourselves. Wait, did I scan them? Maybe I did scan them and I'm just scanning them again. Well, now I definitely know I scanned them. Now I 110% know I scanned them. There is no possible way for me to not have scanned them. Yes. That's so funny though. It's a funny thing to think that this whole journey, basically, this entire thing that so many people go through, and it's so meaningful and so yada yada yada. It's yeah, man, it really is just kind of leading to nothing. It's not gonna get you a giant medal at the end of it, and the funny part is there really is no end. I was talking about this on stream before, and he's like, "What are you gonna do when the game ends or the stream ends?" I'm like, "The game doesn't end. It's an MMO. I decided to play this game on stream first as a sort of statement to be like, if I'm starting streaming, you know, if I'm doing this, it's a storyline now, and I'm not gonna fear the fact that I will be the greatest ever anymore. And it's a slow build, it's a slow burn, it always has to be, but you can't hide from that no longer than it can hide from you. So let's see what's going on here in Farazard over the king of the sand.
Farazard.
Indeed, quite a different atmosphere indeed.
我が主の統治のもとに様々な欲望が日夜問わず交差する。まさに魔界の不夜城ってやつさ。
Oh, so it's New York. I see.
ようやく帰ってきたことだし、ゼクレスとバルディスタでの守備を報告したいところだが。馴染みの店にも顔を出しておきたい。先にこのファラザードが誇る自由の象徴、バザールを案内してやろう。
Of course, we gotta visit the shops. Of course, we gotta visit the shops. We have to corporatize ourselves.
一見の価値があるぞ。
We're gonna do some gamba too.
様子がおかしいな。
鉄鉱石が一つ100万ゴールド？そんなの買えるわけないっしょ。
薬草が80万ゴールド？何よ、よそ者には売れないってこと？いえいえいえ、私どもファラザード商業組合はどんなお客様でも大歓迎です。はい。ただ今は深刻な品不足でして、はい。これでも適正価格でございます。はい。
Indeed, a shortage.
もう信じらんない。ファラザードのバザールは薬草も買えないぼったくりだって言いふらしてやる。
品不足だと。ジルガモット、どこにいる
？Oh, hello.
あら、ユシカ、帰っていたのね。まずは無事で何よりだわ。美味しいお土産話の一つでも聞かせてほしいところだけど。まあ、可愛らしいしもべさ。いくらで買ったの？私に売ってくださらない？
Whoa now. Hey. The goblin's mine. Okay.
ざれ言は後にしよう。
Maybe we can trade. Maybe we can trade.
元締めのお前がいながら、このありさまは一体どうした？
Just for a minute. Just for a little bit. Just for a while. Just for like one time. One time trade.
このバザールはジャリムバハ砂漠の北東ディンガ交易所から運ばれるさまざまな物資を取引しているのよ。近頃その大事な交易路ズムール峠に次から次へと凶悪な魔物が現れて物資を運ぶ対象を襲っているの。
ファラザード軍に討伐を頼んだものの、あちらにもご事情があるようで、大きくは動けないとつれないお返事。
そうなんでございます。品物が届かなくて売るものなしん。
そして物価は急上昇。
I would never expected his voice to sound like that. That's so funny. That's so funny that his voice sounds like that.
みんな、あなたを待っていたの。
後のことは任せておけ。俺たちが元通りのバザールに戻してやる。
It looks like we got a job to do before we see the king.
ユシカ様、恩に着るですよ。
ひとまず旅の疲れは取らないとな。宿に泊まって作戦会議だ。
All right, time to go to the inn then. But we have our objective. I believe there's going to be another cutscene at the end, so we'll keep going for a little bit here. I also love the music for this place so freaking much. We might have the song of this section be just the music of this place. That might be the case, because I love this theme so freaking much. It's very, very good. One of the only places this theme is used in the game. It's a unique town theme. So let's go ahead and rest at the inn.
「魔界にある3つの大国のうち、ファラザードは一番の新興国だ。
Yes, we are aware.
この世には訳ありな奴らが5万といる。集落からあぶれた者、借金を背負った者、故郷を失った者、どこにも行くあてのない者。あらゆるものを分け隔てなく受け入れる代わり、それまでの一切の縁を断ち切って、ファラザードの魔王と主従契約を結ばせる。
A master-servant
ゼ
contract.
クレスのような血統主義でも、バルディスタみたいな恐怖統治でもない方法で民を集め、一つの国を成したってわけだ。
Interesting, interesting.
フ
So
ァ
you
ラ
got a
ザー
bunch
ド
of
の魔王
servants
の
here.
務めは、契約を果たすこと。民を庇護し、その暮らしを保障すること。だが、魔王との契約を結ばず、一方的にファラザードの富を奪おうとするならず者どもも近隣には潜んでいる。
Okay, there's always evil lurking in the shadows.
今回のバザールの問題も、ファラザードの魔王のやり方が気に食わない連中の仕業に違いない。もしお前が魔王だったら、そいつらをどうする？
Crush them, pay them no mind, or let me think about it a minute. I would crush him. I would crush him. I would destroy him.
徹底的に潰すか。確かに苦労してかき集めた財産を横取りする連中にはお仕置きが必要かもな。よし、いいだろう。お前の思う通り好きにするがいい。俺は王城と連絡を取ってみる。お前はバザールの問題を解決してみせろ。この件に関してはさっき会った元締めのジルガモットが詳しいだろう。俺のしもべとしてふさわしい働きを期待してるぞ。今は体を休めておけ。明日からは別行動だ。
Finally going to start traveling without our master Lyushka. That's gonna be different. That's gonna be different. But we'll meet up with him. Got plenty of rest for our goblin Fia. Plenty of rest. And that's what I've learned a lot these past recent weeks and days. It's that rest, you have to treat it like work. You have to treat it like it's paying you. You have to treat it so seriously because it's necessary. It's necessary for growth. And it's necessary to keep you on the path of growth and prosperity so that you don't lose your way or lose whatever floor you are trying to get into. So let's go ahead and start this quest. We're gonna have to do a lot of running around town, so I'll do a little bit of it here and then we'll finish it up in the next part, okay? Welcome, servant. Let me introduce myself again. I'm Jiggerremote, the head of the bazaar. Head of the bazaar is the person in charge of everything here. I heard from Yushka that she ordered you to reserve, or he, excuse me, because they misgender you all the time, but it's fine. What a refreshingly straightforward way to pass the buck. I'd also say, oh, you ordered to? Of course. You'll provide a super reward. So what do you say? And lend our bazaar a hand. Let's undertake this quest. Okay, carry on. It's been before digging for post monster and keeping the new trade road. So I'd like you to there doing the trade food. There's a problem with the checkpoint. The archaeologist may provide an investigation. So you go there and talk to him. Northeast of Farzard. If you get lost on your way, just ask me. Okay, so we got to go to the Dingba trading post, help a little envoy get its thing done. And I have a little warp there, so we'll just jump straight there. Yes, indeed. We're gonna do a little bit of running around over here in town as well. But let's just get this done real quick here. So this is Dinga. Dinga. Oh my goodness. Dinga, dinga, dinga. If you know what I mean, fellas. Alright, so anyways. This checkpoint is back in the area. Safely flow 2,000 years back. Looks like the place is sealed around the time. I wonder what went down. This is powerful magic energy either and sealed. Could this be a black magic caused by a Hybrid demon? Well, I have to rely on for further definition. Now then, I'm sorry to ask this so soon after your arrival, but I'd like you to return to Farzard to take the help of a woman named Nashalite in the magic shop. She should be included solving this. Oh, my assistant. Oh, whatever you do, don't even think about it. Dark drafts and zoom on path. You won't get hurt. You beat him. You won't reward. You won't change. You won't pat you on the back for it. Please, for the love of God, don't do anything dangerous. Okay, so I actually won't do anything dangerous. We're actually going to listen to her and just go back to town. Because we need to go talk to the magic shop owner. Once we talk to the magic shop owner, we will probably end. But yeah, what she was talking about over there are some stronger enemies. It's kind of like behind the ice tower where there's like a little super boss there that you can fight with your party. It's kind of like that. Stronger enemies with these dark giraffes that are there. It's one of the first grinding spots, really good grinding spots that you can get to in version 5. But there are better ones. There are better ones that we can discuss later when we unlock them. We're not quite there in the chapters quite yet, but there are some really good grinding spots over here, version 5. No lies, only facts. I think this is the magic shop right here. Heh. Which shop that specializes in curses. Who you want to curse? Who you want to destroy? How about paying with your heart? Huh? That's not it. You come and make process of information. So you're on high maintenance types. Fine. I'll help you. I'm scared of what happened later. After all, I've heard the checkpoints in the story, but the Zard area still. Even I suppose for a real time, don't know what to do unless I figure out the true nature of a dark magic ceiling checkpoint. Farzard, a nation unified cluster of small states across the desert built on the site of used to be the seaport of Zard. So it's a monster with an exceptionally long lifespan. It shouldn't be at least one survivor who remembers those days. Start by gathering info on that. Since it was known as a seaport city, since it's an aquatic monster or something. Hee. Okay, and our quest is updated. So I think the aquatic monster is there? That is not what I expected. That is not what I expected. Hold on. Is that really where they are? That's really where they are. I'll just go talk to them real quick because we're going to be running around town a little bit more. I thought I was going out to the bridge already, but I guess not. We're still in this first little area, which does look cool. Oh, yeah, this is definitely an aquatic monster. So this is how we get led up there. I think over to the pier, to the people who know about the older monsters. Okay. So you're hard to believe, but I'm a massage therapist that can make your heart skip a beat. You choose to tingle, mingle, mild, maximum. Wild, sudden, malicious to the clouds, and delicate touch. Maximum setting. Okay, whoa. Calm down, bro. I'm good. I just wanted to talk to you. Oh, wait, we have to do it? Okay, fine. I'll give it a shot. Jesus, so the things I do, you know? I'm sorry, Goblin Fia. Actually, you're probably having a great-ass time. They carried the baby inside, placed her face down in the bed. It was just firm enough. Oh my god. Can you guys chill? Can you chill? Dragon Quest. Goodness gracious. I'm so sorry to put Goblin Fia through this. I apologize. You know, I don't even know why I'm apologizing. You're probably once again having the time of your life. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm a little Gooting. Yeah. That's some tough work. You must be exhausted. I know a bit about Zard. My ancestors were one of the few Zard who survived the catastrophe. Oh my gosh, the sound effects. They say that in the past, skilled merchants gathered in Zard even crossed the treacherous demon sea and amassed great wealth. Here, give me the sound effect. Oh, no sound effect. Oh, we're slowly easing into it. You know, no sounds. It's just the slick of the oil. I'm sorry. It was even called the Utopia of Demon World. But the Demon King who ruled the Zard was greedy. He did well for himself. Oh, there it is. Massive salt damage. When salt damage occurs, the buildings are prone to collapse soon. Their crops wither away completely. Yet the Demon King didn't save the starving people. A massive rebellion broke out, and they say that this was the first movement of their downfall. Whoops, time's almost up. Wow. Time to put the finishing touches on this. Oh god, they're finishing us off. Thanks to the touch, banter, straight the clouds, travels meant to way, and feel lightly light on my feet. All right. Little light on my feet. Little tangled by the tentacles. I hope you enjoyed that, Fia. I hope you enjoyed that. And our translation tool is definitely fucked up, so I may not know where I'm going now. But he told us some stuff. Boy, was I not listening. And boy, oh boy, was I not listening. Server Mojave? Server Mojave? This guy? What's up, server? What's up, my server? Ha, glad you came, little one. I let you stuff you with my cooking. Whoa! But the next recipient, you didn't drop by for food, did you? Oh, you're snooping around the seaport. Zard. I heard the tale of my great granddad. A lot of folks perished in the salt disaster that hit Zard. But the greedy demon king who cared about safeguarding his own treasure until rebellion erupted and killed him, and the fight for the throne began. The demon king had 3 sons, first and second princesses, who prided on their strength and started fighting each other, but in the end, they both went down in a disgraceful way. The surviving citizens abandoned the ruined city of Zard and scattered in all directions. It's a heartbreaking story. That said, Zard isn't immune to this either. If this short as the supplies continues, they'll be fighting over food. Got it, kid? The fate of this land rises in our grit. Now eat this. Choke it down, whether you like it or not. If you do, okay. Whoa. Charge skewer. Okay. Yeah, suspicious looking. Yeah, I know charge skewer, motherfucker. All right. Contrary to your appearance is surprisingly good. Oh, yeah. Felt awake. Wide awake. Oh, yeah. MP restored. I like how they only give you HP, then they only give you MP. It's interesting things. It's interesting things. These are Farzard's famous demon worlds of the Black Lizard Skewers. It was supposed to be my snack, but I'll make an exception and give it to you. Come to think of it, the third prince who didn't take part in the succession battle apparently took Zard's treasure and fled. Wow, filed? What am I saying? I need to end this episode. Well, everyone's in a frenzy. He crossed the desert at top speed to get the thief who chased him for that. Apparently, he's still alive. Rumor it is that Hajara, the boss of Farzad's alleyway, but I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I don't really know. I'm not that guy. And here we go. Now we're going to the next area. So for the next part, we'll go to this next area and we will discover what to do with this gang leader who decided that he's just the guy who's gonna steal things. Stealing, not cool, my buddy. So we're gonna go confront him in the alleyway and see what he's got to say for himself, which is over this way next time. Guys, I appreciate you. I love you. I will see you in the next one. This has been me, Goblin Fia, Elysia, and Aqua, chilling, vibing, and respecting, looking respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Loving and pleasing. And teasing, maybe even breezing, but mostly breathing and achieving. I'm done. You can stop. Fia out. Bye bye.
Feeling me, I'm feeling me. I'm really him. I'm really that remedy. Timothy, Chalamet, pretty girl salivate on the low, off the grid, in the cut out the way. My prime's in full swing like a Callaway. I need a dime, every dollar, New Balance mix. About to let the world take my smile away.